Hey everyone, welcome back to Monkey Babble. Wolver Monkey speaking. Today we're doing a game of AT-43. It will be the Therian forces versus Phil's Cogs again. And as you can see, we're playing in a forested planet with some ancient human ruins. The scenario for this game is this planet once held a human colony a long time ago, single colony, and they were doing really good, and then they just disappeared, and nobody knows where they went, why they went, how they went. They just aren't here anymore, period. So it's pretty much just an empty, dead planet, no sentient life forms. And the Cogs had a ship in the neighborhood, as did the Therians, and out of nowhere they started receiving an energy signal off this planet, a pulsating energy signal. And there's no high tech on this planet at all, so obviously they're both curious as to who's here and what's going on. And they were able to track it down to this area, and more specifically this little monolith looking thing in the middle of these ruins. So the two forces have come here to check out why that non-powered stone is pulsing with energy. And that's pretty much the census for the whole battle. I came up with more story for it as to what happens afterwards, but unfortunately those of you that know AT-43, you pretty much got to use their shit or nothing. So we may play this battle again with another set of rules, to where I can use generic figures and do like a two-part thing. So we're going to see how this works out, though. We're playing 2,000 points, and that's about it for now, I guess. So we'll see you at the end of turn 1. Alrighty, see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, okay, end of turn 1. Pretty exciting turn for a turn 1. Instead of everybody just running, we actually had combat going, because as you can tell, we're playing a pretty small table. It's only like 4 by 2 4s. It's 4 by 6-ish, sort of. So it's just, the ranges are coming in really fast. Start things off. Phil got the initiative. He moved his, what the hell is that called? Vindicator? Vandal. He moved the Vandal up, which used its massive 10-inch blast radius mortar, 10 centimeters, excuse me, and shot it at my Grim Golems, which were here. He killed 2 of them only, even with his rerolls, which is kind of surprising. So he killed 2 right off the get-go. Then I moved up Tiamat. She moved up to the tree to hide for now. Then it was back to Phil. He moved his Vandal up. The Vandals took a couple shots at the Bane Goliaths, killed 1 of them. Then, let's see, he moved up his, what were those guys called?
Sharpshooters.
Sharpshooters with his commander over there behind the trees. They're back here. And then the assault golems moved up to the moved up to there. They all fired at the command unit and killed 2 of his guys. Left the commander, the hero, and a regular guy there. Then he moved his hunter squad up behind the Vandal. And the last thing that did was the Grim Golems. They have, what's that chick's name? It's all the way over here on the card. Her name is Astarte. She's assigned with the Grim Golem. She used her teleport ability because she was able to see from this hill to where the commander was, and they teleported over there and finished off his commander. And that's where we're at the end of turn 1. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty quick game. Probably won't go past 3 turns. So we'll see how it goes. See you at the end of turn 2. Okay guys, end of turn 2, and we just started turn 3 before we realized we haven't done our video yet. So, the hell did we do, man?
Okay, so
The
Prowler moved up
Prowler moved up
and fired
He shot at the Bane Goliath.
Yeah.
But didn't hurt him.
Anything.
They shot
him.
back and damaged him a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the Incubus moved up and finished off the Vandal. No, Prowler.
Yeah.
The big one's the Vandal. Okay, the Vandal took shots and took out the propulsion on the Incubus, so he's stationary now. He can't move, and he's got damage to his weapon systems, but they still work. Let's see. The Hunters shot the crap out of the Grim Golems to where there's only Artis and the Overseer left. They then used her teleportation to teleport and go into melee with these guys, but didn't achieve any damages. Let's see. Tiamat moved up from behind her tree to about there, and the Assault Golems have moved up also. And that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So far?
That's about it.
Okay. And see at the end of turn 3. Guys, end of turn 3. Actually, not a lot happened. Let's see. The Bane Goliaths moved up, and they took a couple shots at the Vandal. I don't remember if they did anything or not.
No.
Okay. The Vandal repaired, took a shot at him?
Yeah, and the mortar.
He took a mortar shot at the Bane Goliaths, but couldn't penetrate the armor. He shot this guy up, so he can't move now. Right? Or was that last turn?
That was last turn. He did another point of damage.
That's right, he did another point. Did he? Yeah, his frame.
Yeah.
He damaged another shot on his frame. Let's see. The Hunters and the Hero backed up and finished off the Grim Golem Overseer and the Artis, so they're gone now. Then the Hero took 2 shots at Tiamat. She moved up again, and he couldn't penetrate her armor, so he didn't even bother with his guns. That was the rocket launchers. And the Assault Golems are just scooted up along the side of the board, because that's pretty much all they can do right now. They're too far away from all the action. So that not a lot really happened this turn. So we'll see what happens with the next turn. But so far it's a good game, though. Yeah. It's a good matchup between Cogs and Therians. I think it's a good match. Where the Red Bloks were opposite of the Cogs as far as abilities and whatnot. The Therians seem to be a closer matchup, I think.
Yeah.
So
more balanced.
Yeah, a little bit better balance, a little better fight, I think. For you, anyway.
Yeah, got good melee and range.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll let you know what happens at the end of turn 4. So, there's not too much left to do, really. So, we'll see what's going on. Okay, guys. A very, very short turn 4 battle report. I won the initiative, and you use cards, your cards here. You set them out in what order you want your units to go. That's what the rulebook says. Me and Phil, we like to actually shuffle our pile and put them face down and then flip them up so it's like random every time. It adds a little bit more to the fog and chaos of war, so to speak. I ended up getting Tiamat first as my first unit, so she moved up and meleeed the Vandal. And she landed 7 out of 8 attacks.
Yeah.
And out of the 7, 4 hit. For damage. So we got to the second hit, which was the last hit on his frame. So the Vandal is no more. Which only leaves 2 Hunters and a Hero. And we both agreed logically that they would say, the hell with this, and get out of here. Because they still have a lot of guys left to fight. Tiamat's still up, 2 Bane Goliaths still up, and basically a full... Did you get any of those guys?
No.
Yeah, a full unit plus of Assault Golems over there. And the Wraith is down, but he's still functioning.
I killed those.
Those where? These guys here?
Yeah, all of my kills.
Yeah, you got 1 Bane Goliath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flamethrower. Yeah, you got one Bane Goliath and a full squad of Grim Goblins. That's what you killed. And we got 2 mechs.
Prowler the Vandal.
The Prowler, the Vandal.
The leader.
Yeah, the whole army leader.
A hero.
A hero. And
3 sharpshooters.
3 sharpshooters. So we have a victory for the Therians. That was a good game, though. A very good game. Very well matched up armies, I think. Better more so than the than the Soviets.
I thought so.
The Red Blok. Excuse me, they're not Soviets. They're Red Blok. But oh, that was a fun game too because of the opposites and their strength. So this was a good match, though. So hope you guys liked it. We're gonna play Warlord next.
Warlord.
Okay.
Elves and.
So next time we play, it'll be Warlord. Phil's promised he's gonna have his elves all painted up, so you guys get to see his elves painted up.
Finally.
And I'll probably run my Necropolis because that's the only guys I have painted right now. I don't have anybody else painted.
Yeah.
And I refuse to play with unpainted miniatures.
It'll be a good match.
So it'll still be a good match, yeah. So I hope you guys like the battle report. This is a good game, I think. It's just sad that they went under. If you have any interest in it, now would be a great time because the rulebook and the miniatures are incredibly cheap right now. Pretty much anywhere you look. You can get a unit for like a quarter of their price normally.
Yeah.
Like $30. I think you can get them as cheap as $5 and $8 some
There's
places.
a lot of Cogs online. They're great when they're not on fire. Most of mine are.
They look better when they're not burning, huh? Alright guys, we'll see you next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you later.
Take care.
Bye.